Hi again then guys, so we've got another GranTurismo 6 top speed tune for you today, and this time it's for the Honda Dualnote concept, which you can also buy from the Acura dealership as the DN-X concept. They're essentially just the same car, but the Acura version is available in either white or red, so that's the only difference really. So you want your racing soft tyres as usual. For suspension we've got the ride height on 55 front and rear. Springs we've increased to 7 and 9, dampers to 4. Anti-roll and camber slightly higher than usual on this one because it does have slightly flighty steering. So we've got anti-roll on 5, camber on 3.5 as you can see. Neutral toe as usual. For the gearbox we've got the highest possible auto setting. First gear we've put down to 3.425, then second, third, fourth and fifth all the way to the left, and sixth gear to 0.725 with a final drive of 3.7. For the diff, low initial torque, high acceleration and low braking as usual. All the power upgrades obviously, and for some reason you can't fit NOS to this car, which is a bit weird. And obviously you want weight loss. Traction control is also turned off as always. And yes, so don't see many people using this car really on GranTurismo 6. Kind of an obscure car. Generally concepts are not necessarily hugely popular, but they're generally used by at least a few people. Whereas with this car, I hardly see anyone using it, and I can kind of understand why. I mean, the looks do divide opinion. It's a relatively modern car. It's not that old, but it does have kind of a, I don't know, a bit of a 80s concept car kind of vibe to it. But the looks are definitely a Marmite car. You either like it or you don't. With the two-tone paint and the purple tinted windows, etc. It is quite a unique looking car. Quite a simple looking design if you consider it. Not much detail really. Mostly just flat surfaces, and personally I think it's a good looking car, but I can understand why people would think perhaps not. It's a shame really that Honda didn't make this car, because I think obviously the production version wouldn't have been anywhere near as powerful as the concept, and it would have potentially been a pretty decent rival for the Mazda RX-8 because it's got the whole four-door sports car concept vibe going on. So I think it could have potentially been a good rival for the Mazda, but obviously Honda hasn't made this car yet, or any car like it yet, as a production car. But at least we can drive it on the game anyway. Obviously it's all-wheel drive. As you can see, you've got an electric motor as well. Not sure how much benefit that electric motor gives you. It doesn't seem to make a massive amount of difference. The battery seems to last quite a while on it though. Cruising speed, as you can see, is just over 240, about 243, 244. And draft potential is fairly good. I'm not sure where the actual red line is on this car. I think it might be close to 10,000 RPM. So you should get about probably 260-ish, maybe a little more out of it with its current settings. So if you need it to do more, obviously just extend the final drive a bit longer, as always. But yeah, it handles its power very well. It's a good handling car on the curve. All-wheel drive, so you've got tons of grip. And yeah, I mean, the only downside to the car really is the price. It's quite expensive at 750,000 credits. But it's a nice car to add to your collection. A nice oddball car that you don't see many people driving. And yeah, I would recommend giving the car a try if you haven't done so already. So I hope you find this tune setup helpful. If you did, feel free to subscribe. I put out new tunes every day. And as always, thanks for watching.